My name is Graeme MacQueen. I was a university professor for a lot of years, took early retirement a few years ago, and have spent a lot of my time since then doing research and writing and talks about the 9/11 attacks. If I could persuade you in an hour that I'm right, somebody else can come along and persuade you in an hour that I'm wrong. And I've seen that happen. What I want to persuade you to do is look into it, right? And make up your own mind. Rethink 9/11. We have proved that essential elements of the official account are false. And that's why I think this Rethink 9/11 campaign is good. Focusing on the collapse of World Trade 7 is one of those cases where you can say, there's really not a lot of room for debate here. The official story violates the laws of physics. They have claimed that there were a few fires here and there, and it led to weakening of this column, which then led to that, and hit bones connected to but, it doesn't fit with what we actually see with our own eyes, which is an intact building suddenly going, if it's in free fall, it means there's no resistance. And here you have a building with all these massive vertical steel columns, suddenly goes into free fall. And it's symmetrical and it's sudden. And that means all the steel columns, not just one or two of them, gave up the ghost completely and at the same instant. And I'm afraid that the only way to achieve that is through explosive charges. Controlled demolition does achieve that regularly. Suddenly, on the basis of this and a number of associated events, we're supposed to switch from a Cold War paradigm to the global war on terror. Mr. Bush tells all the nations of the world, either you are with us or the terrorists, so we're all supposed to line up. The bullets start flying. Hundreds of thousands of people are killed, wounded, and suffer grief, lamentation, and despair. We see through it by looking at this building collapse. Most people are slaving away. They're doing their job. They're raising their families. They turn on CNN. They go, that must be right. They might say, well, you know what? Amy Goodman doesn't seem to think this is true, so I guess it's not. Or Noam Chomsky is very skeptical of this 9/11 truth stuff, so I guess it mustn't be right. They trust these various sources. There's nothing wrong with that. We all do that. But what I'm saying is this is so important that you've got to put your usual sources on hold for a while. And you've got to say, you know what? As an adult with sufficient intelligence, I have to sit down and look into this for myself. I think the repercussions of ignoring this evidence are that those who perpetrated this crime will see no obstacle to perpetrating similar crimes again and again and again, and we will be led around by the nose into more violence, more theft, and all the rest of it. It's crucial that civil society perceive the fraudulence here, see what's going on, take charge of our own destiny. Rethink 9/11.